Boy, just a quick little video. This one's about saving money, fam. Certain times, you gotta live like you're poor in order to become rich. You gotta pretend that you're on a 20 grand a year salary, although you might be earning 50 or 60. Got my rice there. Chicken there. Now the reason why I'm cooking a whole chicken and my girl's not cooking it because she's not here. Now, she's gone away for the weekend. She's gone to her sister's yard. Before she left for the weekend, she must have, I'd say she prepared like probably about 15, 16 drumsticks. You know, the chicken drumsticks, chicken legs basically. And yeah, within 2 days, 16 of them gone. Get me? And there's some more food in my fridge and that, but I didn't want to eat it. So food is gone. Now, I must have finished the last batch of, the last few drumsticks. I must have finished that yesterday, which was Saturday. So today, man, had nothing to eat for lunch and nothing to eat for dinner. Now, I went to KFC and spent £8 on a lunch. And I thought to myself, all right, boom, spent £8 on the lunch, KFC. I'm not spending £10 because I was thinking, maybe I should go to like this one Turkish place that my girl discovered through one of her people and it's decent still. Maybe I should go there for dinner. And I thought, nah, fuck that, man. Why when I can spend £3.50 or even £5 on a whole chicken and get 4 servings out of that? So this is how you have to think, man. Although I'm on a high salary and that, man earn, let me change the camera around, hold on. So I earn about 5 grand, just over 5 grand a month. So a decent little salary puts me in a bracket of between 60 and 70 grand a year, that sort of yearly salary and that. And it's funny, this is how you know people are watching you. And people are hanging on to every word you say. Although obviously you should be a man of your word, you should be spitting facts and not lying or nothing like that. This is how you know that people them around you are watching you, fam. When you say to someone in conversation, I earn between like 60 or 70 grand a year and that. And then a couple of months later, 4 or 5 months later, you tell the person, I earn about 60 grand a year. And they say to you, you told me you earn 70 grand a year. A man said that to me one time, And I'm thinking to myself, why are you holding on to what man's saying? Like, what's the difference really between 60 and 70 grand a year? So I know a man's watching man's pockets, Man's really watching a man's salary and that. Like, why are you holding on to what man's saying? Because I tell you, I know a man's holding on to what man's saying and really watching a man's pockets. Because if I told a man in conversation, I earn 15 grand a year, one conversation, and then 2-3 months later, I say, I earn 25 grand a year in the next conversation, 2-3 months down the line. A man wouldn't give a fuck, blood, because it's an insignificant amount of money. But when it's decent, to him it might be big boy money. To me, it's okay money. But when it's a significant amount of money, when it's quote unquote big boy money and that, now a man's probably jealous. Even if a man might be earning that himself. There's certain people, they always want to be at the top of the food chain and that. They're not competing with themselves, they compete with everyone else. Blood, you're supposed to compete with your Riots class self, fam. So anyway, I earn like basically the equivalent of 60 to 70 grand a year on a monthly basis and that. So that puts me at 5 grand, just over 5 grand a month. But I live like man's only on 20 grand a year. Fam, literally, blood. You lot are just gonna laugh. Man's lived in this house here for almost 3 years at that. There's still no living room, Still no living room, Soon come. I live a minimalistic lifestyle. I drive a little shitty car. It ain't that bad. Well, the car itself is okay, but my car is fucked. I all got tape around the handbrake, The fucking steering wheel's all torn and that. It's always been like that. There's some sensor that comes on the car. It's been on the car since it's been displaying since I had the car, and I had this car like 5 years or something like that. Something to do with the inflation sensors and that for the tires, innit? Yeah. Man just drives some dead Honda Civic, innit? I know business, blood. I live a minimalistic, frugal lifestyle. I'm not tight. I can't say I'm a cheap ass in it, because like me, let's say for example, I'll go in Tesco's and that, and I won't go and buy Tesco value mayonnaise or Tesco value salad cream or Tesco value baked beans. No, I buy Heinz or whatever in it. Yeah, Heinz mayonnaise, Heinz salad cream, definitely Heinz baked beans and that. I don't buy cheap brands. I've been in Aldi and Lidl and that, and bought some cheap baked beans, thinking, yeah, it's baked beans in it, and the thing is dead. But I don't even shop at Aldi or Lidl and that. I think the quality of the stuff is shit. But me, I'm about saving money, man. The reason why people are not able to save money is because they do a lot of, what do they call it, squandering their money, just stupid spending. Like I'm telling you, all of that little £10 here, £10 there, £10 there, it all adds up. It all adds up. Obviously, classified information and that, but my girl tells me like, yeah, the reason why some of these clients and that ain't gonna be able to get mortgages. Well, my girl's telling me about some of her clients and that, because they're spending too much money, the outgoings are too much. You have to tell them, yo, you need to cut down on the spending and that. Imagine, me, I'm a man, I got 3 properties, my flat around the corner, that generates me about 1,200 a month. When I start getting this next flat rented out, I mean, a guy's coming to sign the paperwork tomorrow. I just need to find one other person. That's going to be generating me 1,200. So both of my flats then are going to be generating me £2,400 per month, extra on top of my salary and that. I mean, I'm still not thinking about, buying a new car or leasing a new car and that. You literally got to move like you're a poor person for a significant amount of time before you can start acting like you're rich and that. The problem is people start acting like they're rich when they're actually in the poor phase. It's all about making sacrifice. That's why, man, don't think for 1 minute, man, watch these cost of living videos and that, and I'm standing there on my soapbox looking down on these people with toffee nose. No, I don't give a fuck. I'm just reacting to these videos because obviously it's entertainment and that, innit? Yeah, but it's not to mock people. It's to show you, blood. Especially the old people and that, because you can go back through my fucking catalogue. I've been saying this from day. The reason why the old people them are sitting in their yard in the winter freezing. This was before the gas prices and that went up, man. I'm talking about all 2 years ago and that. The reason why the old people them are sitting in their yard, freezing in their yard, it's because they didn't make sacrifice throughout their youth. How you got people who are 60, 70 years old freezing in their yard? You have to ask yourself, what were they doing over the last 30 to 40 years of their life if they're 70 years old? All right, I let everyone off. You're allowed, man them and gal them watching this right now in your 20s and that, don't make the same mistake that other people have made, innit? Yeah, but a lot of people, I allow them, they fucked up in their 20s and that. But when you're in your 30s, now you're supposed to get serious. So from the age of 30 to 60, that's 30 years. What have you been doing in that time, fam? This thing is not a joke. You got to have productive days, if not productive weeks, if not productive months. These people are having unproductive decades to blood clot. You look back over the last decade, ask yourself this question. Over the last decade, what have you achieved? Or have you just maintained a basic lifestyle? That's not good enough, fam. One of the major contributing factors is this credit card debt, living outside of your means, blood. It will never happen to me. I just completed on a property the other day. It's February right now, 2023, yeah? call it March because we're at the end. I think it's the 26th of February today. I completed on a property a few days before Christmas and that. I think I spent, how much was the deposit? I think the deposit was like 35 grand or 32 grand. Now I've only got about 10 grand in my account and that. Some people will be like, what do you mean you only got 10 grand in my account, your account? There's people who think, if I had 10 grand in my account, I'll be going on this holiday, that. No, fam. I've got 10 grand in my account. Yeah, I got 8 grand here, 2 grand there, yeah, whatever. Yeah, so just a little over 10 grand in my account. Most people be thinking, if I've got 10 grand in my account, do you think I'll be worried about buying a Turkish takeaway when I could just spend the 10, 20 pound and that? Like, you're going to have cooked food. I don't care, blood. It's the principle of it. I'm not spending 25 pound on takeaways and that in one day. No. Maybe when I'm down in Edmonton, that's different because like I'm slightly in holiday mode, innit? When I'm up here in this shitty little Northampton area, work. That's how you gotta think, fam. Stop going on these dumb holidays, blood. You don't need a holiday, blood. Your holiday is the weekend. Yeah? Oh, I just need a weekend to rest. You don't need a weekend to rest, blood, from work. Your rest is when you go to sleep, blood. Until you develop that ethos, you will never get to, I'm not even saying my level is that high at the moment. But if any of you lot are thinking like, right, why's Jay, how come he's so far ahead in it? Bro, it's just my mentality, it's my ethos, bro. You cannot think that you're on my level if you're not willing to make the sacrifice that I'm willing to make, bro. There's certain people that get around me and think that, oh yeah, they're my equal. You're not my fucking equal. Yeah, I'll show you mutual respect because you're a fucking human being. You're a man. I'll show you respect. But we're not equals, blood. You don't get up at 6, 7, 8 in the morning and go running every other day, even though you hate it. You're not willing to go without holidays for years. You're not willing to live a minimalistic lifestyle. If you're not willing to make that sacrifice, how the fuck can you even think for 1 minute that you're on the same level as me, blood? And the proof is there that they're not on the same level as me because they ain't got properties and that. They ain't got passive income. If they got a little side hustle, they have to run around and go here. My side hustles, I don't need to do nothing. Obviously, every now and then I might have to sort out this little issue here and there. I mean, no property, the rental game is not without issues. Or, you know what I'm saying? You got to do shit, man. It's not that passive, innit? There ain't no passive income where you don't have to do jack shit. Yeah, I don't need to run around and do all this nonsense and that. You know what I'm saying? I don't need to be doing this hustling shit. And don't get it twisted, man. I'm not knocking no one's hustle and that, innit? But man, set my thing up to the point where it's like my thing makes money for myself, innit? I don't need to be running around and doing all this nonsense, blood. So man can never sit and think that they're on the same level as me at the moment. Yeah, man can get to my level, man can surpass my level. But no way, fam. Unless you're willing to make the sacrifice that I'm willing to make. Like me, I don't care about short-term, what's the word for it? You know, like quick fixes and that. Like, for example, a man, to make himself happy, he would just be driving a nice little car. Get a little X4, little Range Rover. Yeah. Was it one of them GLA, Mercedes, whatever, to make himself feel good. I don't need that bullshit. I look at my successes, that makes me happy. I'm just built different, you know, honestly. You see, in September of 2022, I turned 30, yeah? You know, during that time, you see that property that I just completed on, the one where I actually made a little vlog where I went and got the keys and shit like that. That's my third property in the UK, yeah? During that period of time, so during September, obviously, approaching my birthday, obviously I'm going through the process of buying that property and that. You know, most people, my birthday is the 21st of September, yeah? Most people, that was the day the earth began as well, just in case you didn't know it. Yeah? Most people on the 10th of September, they'll be thinking, oh my God, big 30, What? I'm gonna go here, I'm gonna paint the town red. Oh my God, this rave that I'm gonna go to is gonna be the best night on planet Earth, blood. That's what most people will be doing, thinking 9 days leading up to their birthday and that their big 30 as well. Not just no random birthday, not 28, 29, big 30 treat or 2010, if you get what I'm saying. Most people be getting excited, like, yeah, I'm gonna go do this, I'm gonna go do that, blood. Me, all I was thinking about was completing on this fucking property. Motherfucker, I even went into work on my birthday. I went into work on my birthday last year and the year before that. I didn't go the year before that because that was COVID time, I wasn't working. But the year before that I did. I don't care. I don't get excited about birthdays and that. Why am I going to get excited about something that happens every single fucking year? Nothing new. But what excites me is achieving new things. So the reason why people get so excited about their birthday every single year is because they got jack shit else to look forward to. Ask yourself this question: what have you truly got? What good have you got to look forward to this year or over the last 4 or 5 years, apart from your birthday and Christmas? Forget about any public holidays or birthday. What did you have that you had? You was looking forward to? Jack shit. It's a good feeling to know, yeah, man bought a property. So I bought a property in 2022, and then, yeah, did I buy, oh shit, I'm trying to think, when did I buy the first flat? Did I complete on the first flat in 2021? That's what I'm saying, man's losing track of this shit. I don't know if it was in 2000. Nah, it had to be 2021, yeah. So, raw. I've literally had that property 2 years now, innit? Anyway, I'm thinking. So anyway, but yeah, there's nothing greater than feeling like, yeah, I'm achieving shit. As a man, you are supposed to be hardwired to be a builder. Yeah, you are supposed to want to start off from ground zero and progress and achieve and build something and admire shit. We all are programmed like this. I'll tell you how I know we're all programmed like this. If you're my age, plus or minus 5 years, yeah? So between 25 to 35, you will remember playing Pokemon. Not every single fucking guy, but a lot of us was playing Pokemon. Not at the age of 20, like some fucking dickheads I see. I remember when that Pokemon Go thing came out. I'm seeing man in Jubilee Park in Edmonton, just in the middle of nowhere on his phone. What's he doing? I'm going for runs and that. And I'm thinking, oh my God, this guy's playing Pokemon Go. Big boy, 25 years old, 30 years old. But anyway, I remember as a youth, man, in year 7, 11 years old, 12 years old, playing Pokemon and that. Do you know the reason why we like to play Pokemon as youth, man? It's because we get a Pokemon character, I don't know, fucking Pikachu or Bulbasaur, whatever it is. Fucking how's man even still remember these characters and that? Bring back my rascal childhood. You get the Pokemon and you get it from level 1. And you get me, you have to build it up, train it up. You understand what I'm saying, innit? Yeah, you get to see the thing evolve. The reason why Pokemon is played by men more than women and that is because men were natural builders and that. Girls don't care about building shit. I know they don't care about building shit. They don't care about watching a man build himself up and up. No, they want a man to, like the Fresh and Fit man them say, I'm sure it's them that said it. They want a man that comes pre-assembled. Yeah? You see how you got flat pack wardrobes and that from IKEA? Girls are not interested in building the wardrobes them. They want a wardrobe that's pre-assembled. Me, I actually find it I enjoy building the wardrobes and that. Certain man are just shit with their hands and a certain man I made videos about this as well. There's gonna be one coming out whenever, innit? Yeah, because literally it's February 2023 right now. I've got videos booked up until March 2024, should I say, sorry. So, but yeah, I was talking about like, man, they need to be more useful around the house and that. Me personally, I like to use my hands in it. I don't mind building shelves and wardrobes and shit like that. Chest of drawers and that from scratch. Certain man are dumb. Certain man can't do none of that stuff. Certain man, they have to call their brethren to come and do that, or call their girl's dad, or even fucking call their mum. Ask their mum for a hand on how to build wardrobes and them things there, innit? But as a man, you're supposed to be a builder. You're supposed to enjoy building things up from scratch. Yeah, anyway, that's it for today, man. In order to get rich, in order to make something of yourself, you're gonna have to go through some period of your life where even if you're not poor, you have to simulate being poor. You have to pretend that you're poor. You have to be frugal on that. If you earn 40 grand a year, your outgoing should be less. Your outgoing should be 20, 30. If you earn 60 grand a year, your outgoing should be less. Your outgoing should be 30, 40 for the year or whatever, innit? You understand what I'm trying to say, innit? Yeah. If you earn this amount, your outgoing should be that. But there's certain people right now, they're earning this amount and their outgoings is this amount. Like, that's not right. My outgoings is always less than my earnings. That's the basis of being able to save. You're only able to save when your outgoings is less than your salary. You cannot save if your outgoings is more than your salary. That don't even make sense mathematically. Anyway, that's it for today, man. Stay wise. Done now.